Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20 plus years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you and enjoy the video.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove a T-top headliner in this Camaro Iroc-Z. Now, this headliner is the same for any T-top car, 82 to 92 for Camaro, Firebird, Trans Am, Iroc, all those models. And basically, in these cars, you can generally just kind of yank the headliner down and it'll all fall apart. That actually happens somewhat in this car. It pretty much falls apart as I take things apart. But I do show you how to remove it somewhat the correct way if you're trying to make it so it doesn't fall apart, and also so you can get it back together well. Start out by disconnecting your battery, and you should have to use an 8mm wrench. Somebody has converted this or changed over the terminals to the top post rather than the side post. And we'll fast forward here as we remove those two screws. Okay. So the lower one is kind of a panhead screw, and the upper one is more of a recessed screw. Now we need to remove this piece of trim here, which is two screws, one here and one down here. So now we're going to remove a series of screws here, and then across this rear panel you can see somebody has already kind of grabbed hold of it and broken a few of the screws, but we'll remove those next. Also remove these screws that hold the coat hangers on each side. Okay, so fast forward again as I make myself as comfortable as can be in that back seat. Take the screws out of that top panel, pull it down, and then remove the screws from the side sail panels or from the coat hangers, and the sail panels come off. And see me doing it here on the passenger side. Okay, so you want to use a T50 Torx bit. This may be T45 or T50. I'm using a T50. It's actually pretty loose. It comes right out. This is only on the passenger side. The driver's side, unless you have dual folding rear seats, the driver's side won't have one of these. Okay, take your rear glass. Okay, this panel back here just has a few of these nice big plugs here. You can see mine only has one left though. One here, there's going to be one down there, and one over here. And now pull that panel off. Okay, this car had a sunshade on it, so we'll remove the bracket for the sunshade. It's just a few Phillips screws. Okay, and now there's a couple pins that hold this panel to the side. Pry them out and then remove the panel. This is somewhat optional. If your headliner is falling apart like mine was, you probably don't need to pull this out to get the headliner out. But in order to properly install a new headliner, you do want to remove this panel. And likewise for the other side. We're going to start here on each side. Remove 3 screws that hold the sun visor in place. Okay, some serious fast forwarding here as we remove those 3 Phillips screws. And then repeat that procedure for the driver's side sun visor. Okay, you want to remove this windshield pillar molding. Start by removing this Phillips screw here. I'm going to fast forward through this, but you will note I changed positions a couple times because I'm trying to get more leverage on that screwdriver to keep it in the screw head. This is kind of a difficult one to get out. Okay, now you can pull this out and down. Oh, looks like this has already been apart. There are two clips. Well, it never got together correctly. There's a clip here and a clip here that you normally would pry it out this way, and then you want to kind of lift it up and twist it off down there. There is a little clip right here. That's up and off. Okay, now you can pull your headliner down. Looks like it's just stuck here from age. There's a clip right here. Okay, in these next couple of shots you'll notice that my headliner is in a pretty sad state. I wasn't that concerned about removing this headliner intact because it was in such bad shape. But if you are concerned about removing your headliner intact, you'll want to remove the dome light before you start pulling the headliner down at all. Okay, there's two pins with little metal retainers. Just pry these little retainers down. Now your light fixture comes down, and then it plugs in here. Insert your screwdriver in the back, and you can unplug it. Pull the little tongue for your seatbelt down. It's flexible. Okay. Pull that down. And pull the old headliner out. We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.oneauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.